Hello, hello. Sound check real quick, as usual. Give me a moment. Let me know if the music's too soft, too loud. You know how it is. Quick sound check, quick tech check. 1 moment. Everything looks good on my end. Let me know if everything looks good on yours. Let's see. Everything's good. Everything's good, I think. I'm bad at this. Hello, I saw Aura in chat. Hello, how are you doing? Sweet angelfish, what's up? What are your Halloween plans? Halloween is coming around. It's right around the corner. So excited. I have some more of the skull candies that I had last time. Gonna have some more again. I use a stream as an excuse to eat bad food. Not like I don't use plenty of other excuses to do the same thing, but yeah. Welcome. Let me quickly put my shop link in chat because I do have a 50% off sale, so you can click the link or use the code SpookySiren. And make sure you use the code, okay? Because there have been people who've been shopping without using the code. You guys aren't getting your deals. Going Halloween birthday. I'm gonna go dressed up. Ooh, what are you dressing up as? Do tell me. Let's see. Is there anything else that I wanted to say? I think that'll do for now. But yeah, so today we're gonna work on the witch. I've gotten this far already. I was gonna finish it off screen, but I remember that it's been like 2 weeks since I streamed, so I figured like why not? This is the kind of stuff that I should stream anyway. And oh, I made them invisible. Hang on a second. There we go. There's gonna be like mummies and stuff. She's resurrecting the mummies because she's an Egyptian Halloween witch. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Karaoke bar. Ooh, are you gonna be singing, Aura? Tell me you're gonna be singing. But yeah, so we're gonna jump right into that. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, look, check out my new water bottle. Look, it's gigantic. I freaking love it. It's my favorite colors, and it's great. It's freaking awesome. So don't forget to hydrate when you want to see that again. I'm going as a vampire hunter who's also a vampire. Oh, so you're a lying vampire hunter. That sounds cool. You have your costume all figured out already? Okay, let's get started. Let me just bring my glove on real quick. Oh yeah, let me bring in the jack-o'-lantern into my little guy. My little friend. Let's keep him close so I can grab him. Keep him real close. I was going to do the spooky scary skeleton thing, but husband and I are kind of doing a lot of changes to our space, and my onesie is kind of really dug deep in some boxes, so it may not work out this month, but maybe next year. Sorry. Because I know a lot of people like to see me humiliate myself and dance. Of course, gotta sing at karaoke. Do you have any ideas what song you're gonna be singing? Okay, so let's jump into it. Alright, so we're going to add some gradients to these mummies. That's what we're gonna do first. Some gradients, some textures. So let's see, let me make sure, did I even finish the witch? Am I all good here? Yeah. Oh wait, the pumpkin. I needed to like add a little bit of dimension to the pumpkin. Let's do that first. Oh, and that too. Okay, so we're not totally done the witch yet. So let's focus on her and do those last touches. No, to be honest, I should think of that. Wait, you don't know what song you're gonna be singing? What? Okay, when's the party? You still got time. There's still time. You're not totally screwed. Also, I should have my keyboard in a more accessible place. I get too excited sometimes that I forget that I'm hosting this and I have to be in control of the tech stuff. Okay, there we go. 9 to 9 and you don't... Aura, you have a party at 9 o'clock tonight and you haven't thought about what song you're going to be singing at a karaoke party. tisk tisk, you better get started. Okay, so for this piece of cloth right here, we're going to get some red and just gradient right there. And we're gonna, there's some blue reflecting off of her clothing because her magic is going to be like a teal. Because the Egyptians loved that color. That's gonna be the color of her magic. Let's get the red again over here. There we go. Now let's do the gold. I love rendering gold. It's like one of my favorites. No, I was gonna go with the flow. You could say I'm winging it. Right. You don't plan for a splash, you just make one, right? Nice one. Well, I've actually only ever been to like karaoke's like when I was a kid, dragged around by like family and stuff. And those karaoke's were always like so like crappy. So the song choices were always so lame. So I hope you're going to like a good karaoke. But yeah, I love rendering gold, so first thing, I'm gonna get a dark orange. Just start doing that, because gold has harsh gradients. This, and I like my little ankh with the bat wings. That's my husband's idea. Together. It's like a Japanese karaoke where we get our own rooms. That's cool. I've never been to anything like that. That's neat. So like, so other like strangers aren't like watching you guys. Like it's just your friends and all that. It's freaking awesome. How many people are going? Okay, and we're gonna do the same. Let me just get rid of the mummies for a minute. Now we're gonna do the same with a lighter gradient. This is gonna be the shimmer. We're gonna go like that. We can order food and drinks there too. That's freaking awesome. I envy that. That's really cool. I am a solo siren. I am not into people, unfortunately. It's kind of like a sucky situation actually, because the idea of what you're about to experience sounds like a lot of fun in theory, but then when I actually go, I'm kind of like, you know, introvert fever, solo siren. We don't do pods and groups. That's okay. So tell me all about it, so I'll live vicariously through you. Got some metallic coming to life, and then we'll improve the contrast in metal. So that, come over here as well. Like this. Okay. Now we go and heighten up the contrast. There we go. Golden. I know at least 7 people. So 7 people, only those that you know of. That's crazy. That's insane to me. I gotta make sure I bring my ID this time. What do you mean by that? This time? What do you mean? Okay, next. This is this dark spot right here. Okay, now all of her pretty crystals. So we're going to come in with a deep blue. Just do that. So they look kind of 3D, not so flat.
Forced to go rogue, hunted from within. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Is that an ad?
Now.
I got it. Give me a minute.
Rated M for mature.
Alright. There we go. Let's continue. Okay. I'm really glad. I think I'll be able to finish this by Halloween after all. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to. Okay, and now I'm going to take a light color. Just that. Okay. Looks good, I think. I went there before with a friend and her wedding party, and I forgot my ID, and they were stopping me if I wasn't for the other wedding party there. They were like, come on, she's with the wedding party. Okay, so if it had not been for the wedding, they wouldn't have let you in. That's kind of weird because, I mean, does it, like, why wouldn't they let you, like, don't they only ask for ID if, like, you look underage? Like, how old did they think you were? Okay, oh, and I forgot a piece of gold here. So we're gonna do that. Next, the pumpkin. Come in here and do that. Sorry, I'm just fixing some tech things. Oh my gosh, OBS, can you not do this to me right now? Oh my gosh, I did it again. I don't want the chat up there. I'm just trying to move it out of my way. Sheesh. It's not that difficult. There. My gosh. The man didn't believe I was 29 at the time. But how old did he think you were? Like, how old do you even have to be to get into that? Like 18? You were like, okay, she can't drink. My wig is tangled. Oh, you're getting ready right now? back to my pumpkin. We got our gradient on our witch. We will come back and do her drop shadows in a moment. Let's do the same for our mummies. I have no idea. Yeah, that's weird. Because I've been carded before because people think that I'm underage specifically. So they needed to confirm like how old I am. It's not about like going to drink or anything. It's just going to specific places. Yeah, I'm getting everything ready. I'm gonna have dinner so I don't spend too much money munching on junk food. Oh, I'm guilty of that all the time. Too often. But yeah, so what about actual Halloween? Do you have any specific plans? Like for the 31st? Just a minute. Is that... Like, sir, my birth year starts with 19. That's true. That's true. The math, it's very easy, right? It's not so hard. Okay. So my mummies... to just add some variety in the colors so it's not so flat. Like this. And that mummy is actually going to end up going behind the, like, the saturation on that one is going to... Saturation. I mean, he's going to go behind the witch, basically. He's just up front there temporarily. Go. We got the guys on the roof. My spooky little guys. And now I want to add some textures. So I'm gonna come in here and see what I got to work with. That works for me. I like these. Just gonna do that. Like, they're decomposing, right? So they got gross flesh. Just like that. Know what I'm saying? Forgot my ID once on my birthday. I legit sash that said 30 and fabulous. So he already was like, yeah, you wouldn't lie about that. I stashed it in my butt. So you forgot your ID twice. How do you forget your, like, do you not take your wallet with you? I don't get it. I don't think I've ever forgotten my ID. It's very specific. Okay, next, the wraps. Which are not going to stay that brown. Actually, I'm not going to use an airbrush. Instead, I'm going to use... Where's my paintbrush? Paintbrush! Paintbrush check. Where are you at? It's not the one I'm looking for. No. There we go. Paintbrush check. There we go. I want the paintbrush. Like this. So I'm gonna go with the direction the bandages are going. because I changed my wallets and purses to go with my outfit, but now for my birthday I always double check. That's good. That makes sense for changing your outfit. Yeah, it's no wonder it's never happened to me. I'm like, I never forgot my ID. That's such a specific thing. Why would you get your ID? It's because I'm a solo siren who is completely anti-group. So when am I ever changing my purse? Like, sheesh. I have like the same bag that I take everywhere. I think I change my bag anytime anytime I need to carry more things. That's about it. It's not something I do often. Okay. Do the same over here. I'm gonna probably go in a little bit more depth after. This is just... We're just starting. We're painting. We paint. Okay. Alrighty. Now the ghosts. Show me how transparent I should make them. I like the brighter white. That works. Okay, let's do the pumpkins by the mummies. It's so funny, I kept calling them zombies like so many times. I don't know why. I like frustrated myself. I'm like, why do I keep calling them zombies? Finally, mummies. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got our basics down. Now, what I'm going to do is make them disappear again real quick. Zoom in. Into the witch. I'm gonna make a new layer here, and we're gonna start putting in those harsh lines. The harsh shadows, I mean to say. Okay. But first, I'm gonna have one of these, and you're gonna get an ad in about a minute. Just warning you. Don't go away. It'll be gone in no time. Okay. Let's start. So. Is that? Am I? You might not get it, I think, because you're subscribed, right? Or you might not get it. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate aura. Need it. Yeah, so right now, I'm just putting in some harsh shadows where very little light goes through. Which I might darken a bit more, but I'll do that after. me hear that. That's kind of cozy, actually. I'm into it. So my plan for Halloween is to just watch my favorite movie and then eat a lot of bad food. Like a lot of bad food. And I'm gonna do that guilt-free. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't already doing that. It's not like I'm waiting for Halloween. I'm gonna change my ways in November, okay? Promise. I'll do better in November. No more sugar in November, no matter how much it hurts me. There we go. Like that. See, it's such a subtle difference putting these extra little lines in that it's probably unnecessary, but I like to do it. Struggling trying to replace this cord. What do you mean replace? Like you have one on and you're replacing the one that's on? Is that what you mean? So... okay. So many lines, my goodness. Fully rendering her is gonna be such a pain. I always do this to myself. I'm always like, oh, I'll just do like a small little thing for Halloween or for my birthday or for Christmas or whatever situation that I'm in, and then before I know it, I'm doing a full illustration. But yeah, Aura, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you responded to my question. What are you doing on actual Halloween? You doing anything else? Oh, totally forgot to draw this girl's, to paint this girl's nails. Oopsie doopsie. Alright. Let's quickly do that. Dark black? Yeah, it's gonna be black. Here we go. Like I had to take out the ribbon because it was jumbled up. Oh! Okay, you can totally do that. You got that. Okay, there we go. Back to what I was doing before. And hey, there was a new episode of Silver Fangs today, and it's one that I spent a lot of time on because there was a lot of background. So, hope you all checked it out. Okay, we're just adding some shadows, the small ones, and we're gonna get into more detail in a moment. Or says, I think I might just hand out candy and stream in costume. That sounds cozy. What kind of candy you're gonna give out? Don't be one of those people who like give out like the worst candy, okay? You know what the kids want. They want chocolate, they want gum, they want like the good stuff. Don't cheap out. I remember being a kid and like it was like a gem to find like a Mars bar in there because it's just like all these places just give out freaking rockets. I like rockets, okay? I don't need that many rockets. Can like one person give out rockets? Okay, thanks. Speaking of candy, skull candy number 2. And my last one. Nom nom nom. Are we into the spooky music or should I change it to something else? I'm kinda into it. I'm cool with this. Nom nom. Hey, speaking of candy, what's your favorite, Aura? It's gonna be so satisfying finishing this on time. So glad I was able to. She's so detailed. I was really concerned. Let's do a reflective, some reflective light in the gold. Okay. We got Kit Kat, Aero, Coffee Crisp, and M&M. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely better than Rockets. Okay, there we go. Did I miss anything? Yeah, over here. Okay. That's good. Now I'm gonna just duplicate that. Make it a tad bit darker. There we go. Nice. And now let's add the real shadows. Oh, first let me fix her eyes. I never finished her eyes. What layer did I put this on? Because I never name my layers. Okay, here we go. Like that. That's terrifying. So we're just gonna orange here. Is that too dark? I think it's too dark. Hang on. Let's add a little bit of neon in there. Well, we'll see how it goes. Let's keep moving. So now we're going to add another layer. And I'm just gonna come in here, grab my selection tool, and start selecting. Grab that. Have you watched any horror movies? Oh my gosh, Aura. If you haven't been in a Discord watching me talk about every horror movie I've been watching, so many. I've been watching a ton. One of the recent ones that I watched was Thanksgiving, because I never watched it. Yeah, that's a scary movie. I watched Speak No Evil. That's a new one. I've been watching horror movies, that's for sure. I like this tone. This tune, I mean. Selecting all the spots. Okay. Good. Not gonna lie, I saw a trailer of Smile 2 and thought of you. Why did you think of me? Because I did see the first one, but I don't recall telling anybody about that, or did I? Oh wait, I reviewed it in my blog when I was writing them. That's right. Yes, I heard bad things about the second one though, so I don't know if I might pirate it, but I don't know if I'm gonna go see it. What you doing for Halloween? I already told you. I'm gonna watch my favorite movie and eat a lot of bad food. Because that is what I have been doing. Because I'm bad. Okay, so now I'm just going to select... told me you didn't like it other than the first actress. Well, that's not entirely what I said, and that had nothing to do with... Unless you just meaning the first character, like that got murdered, because then you'd be right. It wasn't... Because what upset me about Smile was that the idea was really good, and I liked where the movie was going with it, and it could have ended as like a pretty good movie. but I didn't like it because for a reason. I don't know if you want me to spoil it. But pretty much the ending was kind of BS. It ruined the whole movie for me. Oh yeah, and then I remember at some points where it was supposed to be scary, I actually found it really hilarious, so it wasn't that well executed at certain points, but... Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, totally. Yeah, because the first one was horrifying. And it was a good setup. Like the first victim. I don't know, it just kind of got worse over time, and then the ending was the worst. Just gonna do this. There we go. I'm gonna come in and fill that in. Perfect. I'm gonna come in with my pen tool and manually just fit that. Thank you. There. Now I have to select all of the, or actually, will my bucket tool pick it up? Please pick it up. Yeah. Now we're talking. So now I'm just... To wear a corset or not? Well, that depends on your outfit. I can't really help just from a stream. Totally depends on the outfit. Okay, just coming together. Same on that side, there we go. Let's see, I'm trying to research more horror and thrillers. I'm rewriting a game demo I did last year. Like, you made a game and you're recreating it? Okay. Trying to think of who and why the killer actually kills is the hardest thing for me. Well, that's a lot to unpack. That's a lot of information. Finding a motive is pretty easy. It depends on like what the subgenre of your game is. Is it a like what's your subgenre? Is it a mystery? Is it a romance? Is it an action? Adding the drop shadow cast on her by her face. Just like this. For that. Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna fill this in. Also, where's my phone at? Where did I put it? There it is. Okay. Continuing. So this whole area has to be covered. There we go. Oh, I knew I was hearing 2 tracks. Hang on a second. Where is it? Look at that, there's something else playing. What did I leave open? I'm an idiot. You said audio was fine. You guys are liars. There we go. Alrighty. What happened to my YouTube stream? Am I still going? Everything's okay? Cool. Okay, good. Anyways. Where was I? Yeah. So the audio's working now. Properly. Okay. Yeah, a big water bottle. So what kind of horror movies are you researching, Aura? And what kind of horror movies are any of you guys watching, if you guys want to share? I liked Speak No Evil. I thought the ending was a little much, without spoiling. There was something that happens at the end where I'm just like, I would have preferred if that didn't happen. But besides that, it was good. And I watched the original as well, because it's a remake of another movie. Where it says it's a mystery thriller. Basically, you are as he sees the next target of a serial killer after finding a body in a suitcase while looking for her friend who's gone missing. Now she has to survive while also finding out the friend's fate. Okay. And you need a motive for your killer? Is that what you're saying? Okay, now add some shadow right there. I'm just selecting the areas in which I want to do that. Go like this. Okay, take my gradient, fill that in. Alright. It's coming together. In there. Right now I'm listening to True Crime. Speak No Evil sounds cool. Did you see the trailer? Yeah, True Crime helps a lot. Just look up like top like serial killer. Is it a serial killer? You said it was, right? Yeah, look up like top serial killers and their stories and like just emulate like a pattern that you see. It'll feel more believable that way. Okay. Let's fill that in. Dinner, okay. Yeah, I struggle with tension and why they kill. Yeah, a common reason why serial killers kill is usually motivated, like it's usually like a sexual motivation. For serial killers, it's normally a situation. Squad moving. Hello, Haiku Grunt. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? What's going on? How are your how will your Halloween plans go? Do you have any like fun plans? How have you been getting into spooky season? I may have asked this last stream. I don't remember. Forgive me if I have. But humor a girl anyway. If you told me already, then talk about something else. It's fine. adverts suck? Oh, I'm sorry. The ad should be over soon. 8 more seconds. Okay. You should be back from the ad now. Yeah, I was just saying, like, to tell me your spooky season plans, and if you already told me last stream, humor me and tell me again, because I'm forgetful. Or, if you don't want to do that, you can tell me about any plans that you have this month. Anything fun's going on, share it with me. I'm currently just adding shadows and stuff to my witch. Which is coming out pretty good, I think. I might darken those shadows, but I don't have very much planned for Spooky Month. Probably just vibe indoors and scare the heck out of kids that come to my door. Ah, so you're a trick kind of person rather than a treat person. Do you have any idea what you're going to be doing to scare them? I think this piece should be fully in shadow like that. Let's move on right there. See what happens, because I never actually did this. Can I change the genre that I'm streaming in the middle of it? And add some new tags. Halloween and witch. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's change the category to art. Done. Cool. Let's see if that does anything, if it even worked. I didn't plan it out yet. I can completely out of context question. What is your opinion on religion? My opinion on religion? Gosh, that's a heavy topic. But if you're wondering, personally, I am Catholic. I strongly believe in my religion. I wasn't, not because I was born into it or anything. I've put lots and lots of thought into it. I am very, very religious, actually. Yeah. I think Jesus is the king of the universe, and I very much believe in that. That's my thoughts on it. I don't believe in religion. I think it's crap. You know, I understand. I understand. I was there too. I was an agnostic for a little while. But yeah, it's a very controversial thing. Do you want to get into that, or do you want to just talk about something less deep? Because I can go into it if you want to. But it's a very sensitive thing, and I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, you know what I mean? Because I am no expert on it or anything, so it would... It's not something I'd want to get into unless otherwise asked. But yeah. So, and her anatomy on her 2 pumpkins, if you know what I'm saying, is incorrect. Actually, I have to fix it, which I'm going to do that at the end. Mainly, it's just a simple, do you believe in religion or not kind of question. Well, believing in religion and believing in God or God or whatever, like they're totally different questions. But to answer, yeah, I believe in Catholicism. That's my position, and that's about it. But yeah. But let's instead talk about spooks. This is spooky season. We're getting spooky. I already had 2 candies. Look at my new water bottle. Okay. Not only is it in theme, because it's ArtSirenMJ's colors, it's gigantic. What else? Look, I got my jack-o'-lantern. So we're getting in the mood. And yeah. So, oh, are you watching any scary movies? Specifically, are you into horror films? Watched the FNF movie recently. Yeah, I wasn't that into it. Really? I haven't seen it. In fact, the only reason I know about it is because I was never like an FNF fan, but I knew about it because I saw it on Twitter. Everyone posting the clip that Matt Pat was in. Or is that the old one? I live under a rock sometimes when it comes to YouTube celeb stuff. Is that the last one or is that the new one? I don't even know. I just saw that on my Twitter. The lore is basically security guard asked dead kids if they can help find his brother. It's kind of just bad in a way. That's generally my opinion, so I also doubt I could do anything for spooky season because I ain't feeling too well. Oh no, you're not feeling so good? What do you have? Like a tummy ache, headaches? What's the mood killer that you're dealing with right now? Let's see. Okay, I've selected quite a bit already. So let me just swap over to my airbrush. Just fill that all in. Okay. This. Runny nose, horrible cough, and slight hearing loss in the left ear. Ugh, and the occasional headache. That's terrible. Do you know what you have? Is it a fever or a cold? Okay, that's not working. What's up? Why can't I color right now? What's going on? There we go. like this. Okay. But yeah, let me just real quick put in my little sale ad right there. Because I do have a sale going and it's doing pretty well. I'm actually really flattered. I put the link in the chat. And so thank you guys so much. Just remember, some people went shopping and they didn't use the code and didn't get the 50% off discount. So if you go to my Ko-fi shop, 50% off for all my entire shop. So yeah, definitely make sure you use the code Spooky Siren because that's the vibe. I am spooky. I am spooky. I am Siren. And yeah, maybe later in stream I'll show a couple of prints as an example. We already sold out a few things, so definitely. Oh, and of course there's the option if people prefer not to shop through the store and want to PayPal me instead, you can just send me a DM with what you like. And we can talk details. And not a DM on Twitch or YouTube, okay? A DM on socials, or you can email me. Alrighty? So don't forget, 50% off. It's all great. Nora's in chat, first time chatting. Hello, finally caught a stream. Hello, Nora. We were just talking horror movies. How are you doing? Nora's awesome. She's a special fish. I really, really appreciate them. I said she, but I don't actually know. Nora can identify that for herself. For them, forget me. Just happy to see Nora in chat. So let me put my sale away. Yeah, I'm a Sheila. Okay, I thought so. Based on like your profile pictures and your artwork, I just assumed, but I didn't know for sure. But yeah, Grunt, I hope you feel better. That's terrible. Damn, I ain't got my own money. It's okay, yeah, aren't you, like, you're 16, right? You're young, don't worry about it. I'm just sharing it with anyone else who's watching. No biggie. 14? You said 16. You're lying. You're lying. I don't believe you. Anyways, we're just adding some shadows in here. Nor, what's up? What are your Halloween plans? Because you've been watching tons of horror movies, as we've been talking about. Both you and I. And I'm wondering what your 31st plans are. What you got going? Alright. Now let's do shadows right here. Okay. Did I? Yes, Grunt, you said you were 16 last stream. I remember. How old are you? Be honest. Or said, probably going to watch some movies, eat some chocolate, all the good stuff. Same, that's exactly what I'm doing. Just watched The Substance the other night. Ooh, that one's new, right? Is it good? I also want to do some Halloween drawings of my OCs. Yeah, that's a good idea. I did a Halloween drawing of my OCs 2 years ago for FANGS, and today I'm doing an original, which I think it's coming out okay. I worry if it's too detailed, if this is hard on the eyes, but I'm just gonna keep going and see what happens. So yeah. Yeah, speaking of chocolate, you're making me in the mood for chocolate. BRB, guys, I want some chocolate. Should I put an ad break in the meantime while I go get some? Can I even do that? Let's see. No, I can't. Okay, where's my BRB screen? Yeah, BRB. One moment. Don't go anywhere. I'm just grabbing a chocolate because Nora put that in my head. I'm right here. vibing right now with chocolate. Okay. There we go. It's also getting warm in here. Might have to... Let's see. I'm back. Aura's back. MJ, how are you? Katie Bug! Hello, Katie. How are you? It's been a minute. We missed you, little butterfly. How are you going? How are you doing? What's up? It looks gorgeous. Thank you, Nora. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, let me show you the chocolates that I got. So, my husband bought these because he knows how much I like race. And so this one's pumpkin shaped. And this one is, I think it's a bat shape. It's bats. And I should have only gotten one. But it's candy season. So I'm gonna eat this. I don't care. I shouldn't, but I am. My husband's gonna be so disappointed in me. Chocolate commercial. Chocolate breaks are important. I love chocolate so much, but it has to be milk chocolate specifically. Like I really like milky chocolates and chocolate with peanut butter and caramel. Like I like that kind of stuff. Just go to your creator dashboard and you can run it. I'll do it next time. It's okay. I'm already back. Yeah, we're gonna do the pumpkin first. Love it. See? You can kind of see it. I just want to take it out and get chocolate over my hands and then get it on my Cintiq and all that stuff. But yeah. What's your favorite chocolate? Put this back on. And get back into it. We were adding all shadows in. Okay. This goes like here. Nope, I did that wrong. But yeah, I want to know what your favorite chocolate is, favorite candy. I want to talk about all things Halloween. All the things. Because it's my favorite time of year. It's Halloween. Which, I don't know, you guys probably didn't know this, but like 2 years ago, I wore a skeleton onesie that you zip up the hoodie and it has like a skeleton face and I looked totally ridiculous and it was so funny and I danced to spooky scary skeletons and it was such a mood. And then last year I didn't do it because I forgot why. I don't think I even streamed on Halloween. I think I was just busy. And then this year I wanted to do it, but me and my husband are like moving stuff around. So my onesie is kind of like deep somewhere in not really accessible, so I'm like sad that it's another year we won't get to do it, but maybe next year. Or maybe if I'm able to get to it and it's still kind of spooky-ish, maybe first week of November we can do it, but no promises. Love chocolate. I don't know which one my favorite is though. It would be like a tie between Reese's and Mars bars. I really like Mars. Oh wait, no, I do have a favorite. I totally forgot because it's like so expensive, so I like never have it, so I always forget about this one. Belgian chocolates. They're called Gillians, I think, and they're like little chocolates shaped like seashells, and they're so freaking good. And they stopped importing them here to Canada. Like they used to be, I remember going to the drugstore and seeing them there for like one box would be like $25 in Canadian currency. So that's like $19 in American. Stupid expensive, but at least it was here. Now they don't even import them here anymore. I don't see them anymore, at least not that brand. So to get them on Amazon, to get like one box, I'm paying like $40. I haven't had it in like over a year. It's been so sad. Those are my favorites. But yeah. Shame. It's too bad. So I want to know what your favorites are. Let's see. Nor says, I have to agree on the Reese's, but the only kind I actually don't like are like the 80% dark ones. Yeah. It's funny because I can eat dark chocolate. I actually like to have natural cocoa powder, and I have hot chocolates like all the time because I really like it. And I have the natural cocoa powder, so I'm not dying from too much sugar every single day, and it's really good. But obviously, I prefer the not dark stuff. I can tolerate it though. I can eat it, but I prefer not. So you don't have a favorite, huh, Nora? Oh, hello there. Hello, Shork. Shork VT. Are you a VTuber? I just assumed from your name. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Let me know where you came from. If you came from Instagram or if just, you know, on the Discovery page. Whatever you like. That is correct. So, what kind of character are you? I'm personally, if you don't already know who I am ArtSirenMJ. I'm a mermaid and an artist, and yeah, we love all things comics, manga, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes I like Yu-Gi-Oh! We just love everything. We like media. We were talking about horror movies earlier. We like content. So yeah, we hope you enjoy your time here. Nora says, oh, the best chocolates ever are from this place in BC called Rogers Chocolate. Rogers Chocolate from BC. And you think it's the best chocolate ever? I'm going to write that down, Nora. I'm going to quote you on that. And if it sucks, you're in trouble. Because I like chocolate. So, Rogers Chocolate. And yes, look at my pen. Even my pen is in my color. My husband got this for me for Thanksgiving. See, it matches. These are my colors, guys. Seafoam green and baby pink. That's my vibe. So, yeah, Roger Chocolate from BC. I will look into that. Shork says, we actually talked last night on Twitter. We talked last night on Twitter. Who did I talk to last night on Twitter? Hang on a second. Are you the one that said that they need to put stickers in their water bottle? Let me check. Is that you? Let's see. Beep, 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 beep. That's me. Wait, what's your username? Shork! Oh my gosh, yeah, it's the same on Twitter. That's right. You're a YouTube model, huh? Okay, I'll follow you back then. Or a streamer. That's fun. Well, welcome to the stream. I didn't expect to hear from you again so soon. Thank you for stopping by. So you're a tiger shark, so we'll get along just fine. I'm actually not afraid of sharks. Actually, if I have a funny story, one time I was snorkeling, and this was in Cuba, and I went, and there were these humongous, like, black sharks. They weren't tiger sharks though, obviously, but they were like these really big sharks, and they were kind of like hanging out at the bottom floor. We were told not to get too close, and I got too close. I actually was pulled away by the people that grabbed me. They're like, you're going too close, and I'm like, but they look like they're sleeping. I just want to get a closer look. I was too reckless, and they pulled me out of the water, and it was very sad. I don't have a afraid of and at my job where I work, I actually work at Pet the Short. I wanted to. And they were big. They were like 3 times my size. It's insane. And they were all just chilling. They were like sleeping on the floor. And the place that I work in an aquarium that sells like fish for fish keepers and whatnot. And we have a big display tank in the front. And we have an ad break. So I'm gonna wait for that one. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait real quick for you guys to come back. For those who got an ad, or unless I'm wrong, because OBS is telling me you guys got an ad, so let me know if I'm wrong. Yeah, while that's going on, I'll save my shark story and continue working. Give me a second, ads. Yeah, sure, no problem. Ad support creators, I know it's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Okay, you guys should be back now, right? Let me know if you're back. And Shorik, you said that you were the one who was curious about my store sale. Did you shop this morning? I got a new sale this morning. I didn't know who it was. Couldn't identify the person. Yeah, so my shark story. So, at work on my display tank, we have a reef shark in there as well. But that one's pretty small. And, but my job isn't to feed it, even though I'm always asking to feed it. They always say no. But it's okay. Followed you for a while and just saw you live. Oh, well, thank you so much. Welcome. Hope you have a good time here. Or says, Discord keeps freaking me out with the spooky notification sounds, lol. Same. Really? I didn't notice Discord even had some spooky sounds. Nor says also, if you try Rogers, you have to get the Victoria creams. The strawberry is my favorite. Okay, Victoria creams. Why do I have to get that one? Victoria creams. Hopefully it's not a rip to get it to order them, but I will be more than willing to try them. But yeah, okay, so actually, while we're on the topic, before I forget, let me put my sale on screen and I'll put the link in chat. For anybody who is interested, be sure to use the code, okay? Spooky Siren, because a couple of people already have been shopping and they forgot to put the code in and they're paying full price. You have to put the code in if you're not using the direct link, because sometimes, depending on where you're getting the link from, if you're getting my regular shop link, it won't automatically apply 50%. So you have to put the code. Use the code Spooky Siren for 50% off when the sale goes until Halloween. And you know me. If you guys have ordered from me before, you know that I'm always throwing in free stuff and I'm always making it a fun experience. So just yeah, do that and support your fellow siren. Nor says they're huge chocolates with a really good filling. I usually cut off like a small piece at a time. I love chocolate with filling. I usually cut off like a small piece at a time. Why? Because you like to savor it, like num num num. But like, why are they so? And they're big. They're huge chocolates. I'm interested. Do you know what Gillian's are though? By the way, Nor, the ones that I was describing, the seashell Belgian chocolates. But yeah, it was funny because I found you through Mermaid. Hey, you know, shop at my sale. They've got, I have my mermaid pieces on there, and I'll maybe throw in an extra one. Maybe I'll throw in some extra mermaid-related stuff. No, but for all seriousness, no. Not that I wasn't being serious. All seriousness though, lots of people discovered me through Mermaid. It was one of my bigger. People always like look forward to my mermaids, and then I always feel bad because I'm always so busy working on Silver Fangs that I can never like I didn't do mermaid this year because we were doing the campaign. So maybe I'll do it next year. It's tough. It's tough. I always loved mermaids since I was a kid coming back to America from Japan. Dad showed me Treasure Island. That's so cute. No, never heard of them. Highly recommend. They're so soft if you like milk chocolate. Seriously, so good. And it's a total coincidence that my favorite chocolates are shaped as seashells, by the way. That is not a bias speaking. Total coincidence. Okay, let me get rid of my ad here, okay? Don't forget, Spooky Siren. Spooky Siren. Don't forget, 50%. Okay. And I was like, wait, what was that? She can breathe underwater? Yeah, mermaids are so cool. Mermaids are cool. I used to be made fun of for liking mermaids, but now they're a lot more mainstream. Also, I'm looking forward to my order. Yes, Nora also shopped from this store. Yes, because you are amazing. I was really surprised by the amount of orders from my sale, not gonna lie. Because my sale, like, my shop is like this small little thing on my Ko-fi that most people are more into tipping because they want the goal to reach its level so that we can get the new art. That's usually what more people are supportive of. The shop is a lot less. So I was just putting the sale because I was just like, you know what, I haven't done a sale in a long time. Love Halloween. It's my favorite time of year. So let's do it. I have some inventory that's filling up, you know, but I have too much of it. So like, why not like do a sale? And then everyone starts shopping and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I didn't know people were paying attention in my store. That's nice. That's fun. But then some of you guys aren't using the code, so you gotta use the code, Spooky Siren. Don't forget the code. But yeah. So for the Switch, I really hope I can finish by Halloween. I think I will. I did all the hard stuff already. So it should be fine. Wish me luck though, just in case. It'd be really cool to post this on Halloween. Okay. And the spots that I'm selecting is just where I would like to put a lot of my shadows to render, because doing it the correct way, I'm just too lazy. I don't have time for that. And the correct way, I guess, would be to do it by hand to make it a lot more precise, which I usually do for like silver fangs and stuff. But for my witch, this will suffice for now. And then we come over here and just okay. Actually, not enough. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more. Probably gonna still put more than that, but it'll do for now. I didn't even know Ko-fi had a shop function. Yeah, it's pretty new. Ko-fi, it's actually quite new. It doesn't even have an app yet. People forget about Ko-fi. They think that because it used to be just a donation thing, and then they put in the shop as well. You can take commissions on it now. It's really cool. I'm an ambassador of Ko-fi, so if you start using Ko-fi, do me a favor and tell Ko-fi that ArtSirenMJ sent you. Okay? I don't get anything out of it, but I want them to know that like I care. Because ambassadors are like basically members that artists that use Ko-fi that are like have direct contact with like the people that run the site, so they actually like listen to what we have to say if there's something that's not working. And you know, I want them to like listen to me because I care about the site doing well. And one thing I love is their shop. The moment they started doing their shop, I immediately started using it, because they don't, if you upgrade to gold, they don't charge you anything. It's really great. They're awesome. I know I'm not really good at explaining and I'm kind of mumbling. If you have any questions at all about Ko-fi, ask me, I'll tell you. Let's see. Okay, chat, can I like scroll up, please? Thank you. Let's see, I know the feeling. I knew the feeling immediately. God forbid you like mermaids as a guy. Oh my gosh. Shork, I'm sure it was even harder for you. Yeah, mermaids were lame before. Like, I remember, it's so silly looking back, but I remember being in like 3rd grade and being told like, mermaids, aren't you a little old for that? And at the time I was so embarrassed and I felt like pathetic, but then looking back I'm like, I was in the 3rd grade. How old are people in 3rd grade? That's like what? I'm bad at math. That's like 10 or 9 years old? It's crazy. I'm going to find room. I'm gonna have to find room on my print wall though. It's pretty full. Hey, you know what? A lot of Z and Rika and a lot of my favorite people all have books and binders where they put the prints in now. And sometimes they'll like swap them out once in a while to change it up. They're so sweet like that. Just to keep supporting me. I love them. Plus a lot of mermaid merch are dedicated towards women. Yeah, because mermaids are more popular than mermen, unfortunately. Yeah. It is what it is. But hey, maybe Silver Fangs will change that. Shh. That's all I'm saying. That's as much of a spoiler as you get. Which, by the way, if you're not reading my comic Silver Fangs, you should be. I'll put the link in the chat as well. Silver Fangs is my pride and joy. It's my everything. Actually, guys, I have a copy of the book. You want to see it? It's a factory error, but I have... But they gave me a factory error. I don't know if I should wait and let them, because SPS didn't post an update yet. They're supposed to post an update any moment now about the books. Let's see, that's cool about Ko-fi. I made an account for my art a while ago, but I've never really used it. Yeah, it's great. I recommend it for real. The only downside about Ko-fi is that it's not like social media, so you can't really grow on it very easily. You kind of have to bring your audience to it. But I love it. It works for me. How the heck were mermaids ever lame, bro? People just hate just to hate. Well, everyone has to start from somewhere, right? Still got your Dark Magician framed. Thank you, Laura. That's sweet. Yes, yes, please. Okay, I mean, there's only 4 of you watching right now, so it's not like, I'm only spoiling it to like 2 people. Okay, so this is the soft cover, and I got a factory error, and this is just a copy that they gave me just to see what it's like, and we have to, what's it called? Like, when it comes to packaging, the team has gotten together, me and my husband and stuff have gotten together for about like a couple days now, and it is so time consuming. And it's more difficult because I really want to be present for all of the packaging, so we have to like find time where I can be there too, and it's just so much. It took like 3 hours just to separate all of the stickers, okay, from like all the different kinds of backers and stuff, and then to do this, and then like, oh my gosh, it's so much work. So it's in the process, and we're at least halfway, I think. So yeah. But anyways, so this is it. It's right here. And it's really nice. You can't, look, there's no glare, which I love because it's like a soft silk cover, which is really awesome. And I like that. Okay, and let me see, which spread should I show you? Because I want you guys to be surprised when you get it yourself. So let me see. Look, see, this is the error. Look, there's like a big cut in the middle of the page right there, so this is not a good copy. That's another thing. We have to go through every single book and make sure that we're not giving out faulty copies to anybody, so that's gonna take some time too. Let's see, which spread should I show you? How about the one where Nate appears? Yeah, here we go. See? It turned out so good, you guys. You don't understand. It looks so cool. It is. Show a Nate pic. Of course, Aura, of course. Yeah. It's great. It's really good. The quality is superb. You guys are going to be so surprised. I love it. And I'm not going to show you the extra stuff in the back because that you guys have to be surprised over something. But yeah. It's great. You read my mind. Yeah. But what makes it so good is you're gonna see when you open it up and you guys get it, you're gonna like it's holding it, like that's what feels cool. And then of course seeing the comic in its original form, right? Because it's not originally supposed to be a webcomic. This is its original form, so you guys will be able to appreciate the layout and all of that stuff. And reading it in one sitting. Because everyone complains about the episodes being too short, and I'm just like, yeah, I know they feel short because it's supposed to like it's a long form story, so you're getting these tiny snippets and it feels like, well, you know, can't please everyone. We're trying, that's all I'm saying. Nate fans for the win. He is popular, that's for sure. Yeah, did I show you guys? Because Nora, this is the first time you're on stream with us, but I've shown these many times before. This is the stickers. I showed these so many times on stream when we got the first test prints done, like even before the campaign ended. See, and here's Fang. And they're metallic, right? Because it's the metallic set. And then the stretch goal was to unlock a third character, and we did Caroline. And she got sparkles. And I wish the camera would just focus. Let me hold it up over here next to me. Maybe that's a little bit better. Wait. There we go. And they're really good. They're really nice. There's so much. There's just so much. I didn't prepare to show any campaign rewards today, so that's all I have in arm's length. Let me see if there's. Oh yeah, and then the Orion washi tape, which turned out awesome as well. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. So the washi tape is really great. And we have the bookmarks. We have everything, and it's just so exciting. So yeah. It's so exciting, and I can't wait for everyone to get it, because all I'm looking forward to is like, I wait and batch read. Yeah, Katie, honestly, like I completely get why you would do that. It's pretty smart. And cool. It's also a hey y'all, you know how long it takes to make a webcomic? LOL. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me started. Comic art is one of the forms of art that takes the longest, and is the most work. But I'm sorry you ran through the episode, because how good it was that it feels short. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're saying like you scroll through it so fast because that's how good it is. Well, I'm also doing full illustrations. Like, I'm not just doing sketches or like cutting corners on the artwork. So that's the thing that takes the most time. And it was actually crazy. Me and my husband had such a productive week. Because here's the thing. Oh my gosh, fulfilling the rewards is so freaking time consuming on top of still creating the comic. Like, we actually like neglected packaging the rewards for a few days because the ideas were just, because when it comes to being creative, like, you can't really predict sometimes when the best ideas come. And my husband, he's the one that like, because he joined me later. I started the series on my own, and then he came, and I would honestly say that he made it even like way better than I could have done on my own. And he had this idea, and then I said something, and then he just started, and like for like days we couldn't package anything because all our free time was dedicated to like continuing, like adding new stuff, and figuring some plot stuff out that we hadn't before. And we can't just be like, oh, you know what, we'll do this later, so we have to do the rewards first. It's like, no. You have to do it now while it's there, you know? I don't know if you guys can relate with that, but people who complain about webcomic chapter lengths have never drawn a webcomic. Yeah, it's true. And I will give credit where credit is due, okay? I feel like the episodes that we make are on the short side. But I think, and I'm trying to say this in a humble way, I think it goes without saying, I don't think SILVERFANGS lacks quality. So it takes time, and we don't get paid for this. At least not nearly enough, far from possibly making enough to like sustain itself, okay? We both have day jobs, like this is work, and so, you know, we're doing our best. Hashtag not empty. Short says, I gotta make some sugar glider food, so I'll leave you up on lurk. Sugar glider? You have a sugar glider? That's so cute. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. I have 4. I'm so jealous. 3. Can you send me a picture, please? I want to see. Nor says, I started my webcomic this year and it's so much harder than I thought it'd be. LOL. My art style is a lot less detailed than yours. It is. It is. You'd be surprised, right? But in a good way. Like, are you having a good time? Because I remember when I first started doing comics before SILVERFANGS, because SILVERFANGS is actually mine and my husband's serious project. Before that, I was doing them like, you know, for fun, for practice or whatever. So not as detailed as I do them now. And the time that I was working, when I started working on comics, it was then where my art improvement just went through the roof. I never had more progression because comics forces you to draw so much so quickly that you learn fast. That's why, like, people will ask like, oh, any advice on like how to get better at drawing? And I'm just like, draw comics. Come up with like a short little story, you know, it doesn't have to be like a serious series or anything. Just like, even if it's fan art or like a fan comic, just draw comics for a few months and you're gonna see how fast you're gonna pick up on some stuff. You're doing great. Thank you, Katie. You are so sweet. I appreciate the good words. Luna, Momo, and Merlin. My baby girl Luna is in here. She's in here. End of September was her 2-year anniversary since becoming a little angel. Nora says, it's a story I've had in my head forever, and I'm super happy to be drawing it. Definitely lose motivation sometimes, though. Completely understand. It helps having friends and stuff who care, you know? Like, my husband, who cared and then actually joined on the scene with me to create Silver Fangs, and my best friend, IRL, because, you know, and of course, those friends who help us with SPS, these people, like, we all just love the content so much, so even on those, like, crummy days where it's like the mood is very low, it's still nice because it feels almost like a responsibility, because it's just like, oh, but like, there's people who just believe in us so much, so that helps with the motivation part. But yeah. And shaking it up a bit. Sometimes having like original pieces like this, for example, like my witch, or commissions and stuff, it keeps things fresh, and it makes me excited to work on Silver Fangs because I'm forced to take a break from it. So that's good. But I'm hoping that eventually, like, the end goal is going to be to at least it'll start with me. What will happen is it'll start with me. If we're able to make enough like funds from ArtSirenMJ and hopefully even better Silver Fangs, then I could cut enough hours to the point where I don't have to work at all and my whole focus can be on Silver Fangs. That'd be amazing. And then the step above that would be to do the same for my husband so he can help me, so he can continue helping me even more. That's like literally my dream. Not that that's that original. I'm sure everyone's like big dream is like, oh, I wish I could do this so that I don't have to do the boring, typical kind of work that we all are stuck with, huh? Do you guys like what are your dreams personally? And not the deep stuff. Like, I'm not talking like about parenting and all the bucket list stuff. I mean just like job-wise. You know what? I need to have a lot more in here. Let me just come in here and throw that. There we go. Probably gonna want to put more. It's not enough. So let's do this. It's not enough because she's producing a lot of shadow here. It's better. And I got a message. One moment. Alright, let's see. Oh, we just got an ad break. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait for the break to end. Let's keep going. Let's see. I'm gonna add some shadows over here. There. Don't worry, guys, I'm waiting. Okay, you guys should be back. Let me know if you guys are back in the chat. You should be, but I'll wait just to make sure. Okay, I'm just continuing to add those shadows in. Back, great. Because now I'm gonna have my other Reese. So Nora says, it's so nice when even one person leaves a nice comment. It really is. It makes a big difference. It's hard chasing your dream while working a day job. It is. And it's funny because I'm like in a position where I consider personally lucky already, and more than a lot of people. My commissions do pretty well, that I am technically a part-timer. I used to be a full-timer, but I'm also senior staff as well. So it's funny because like I'm a part-timer, but at the same time, pretty like one of like the people working that have been there long enough, and with the one that's most reliable. So they don't, it's really fun. I love my boss so much. He's really chill, and I'm so lucky because every single job that I've had up until then has been like really lame, and I had pretty bad experiences. This is the only, and I'm lucky that it's something that I love, like working at the aquarium. And he's really chill, so he really doesn't mind me taking so much time off. And the reason why I take so much time off is because commissions do pretty well sometimes. Like there'll be months where I'll be really busy, so I need the time to work on that instead of, because if I don't take time off, then there won't be any time for anything, like ever, let alone Silver Fangs. So I'll tell him in advance, like, yeah, I'm gonna need like these many days off for like that week or this week or whatever. And he's just like, okay. And he's pretty chill. But I can tell that every time I do that, it makes them have to work harder because they have to make up for one of the senior staff missing. So it's actually funny that me succeeding and being able to quit totally would actually help them, because then they can replace me, because they don't want to, like, because they like me and they don't want to replace me, but they want me to be there all the time. So it's kind of like a double, like, it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Like, it's a blessing for me, but it's bad for them, and I feel bad. I'm just like, sorry. Being able to draw for a living is 100% my dream. I think I'm gonna be stuck with the day job for a while though. Yeah, it's rough, but you know what? It's not all bad. And again, it's just because I had some pretty bad experiences with work before this current one, and I think that if everybody is respectful, honestly, it's already better than a lot of people out there. So we practice appreciation and gratitude and all that good stuff. Yeah. Just know that I'm with you. I want the same thing. But yeah, I try to be positive. Otherwise, I'd be sad all the time, which would be no good. Aura says, I just put pink contacts in my eyes. Oh, I wonder how that looks. You a streamer? Yes, Katie Bug is a streamer. Katie, what's it called? Let me see if I click on her name right now. How do I? I'm sorry. Clearly, I need to hydrate. Where'd that come from? I think I like swallow, like choking on like a dust particle or something. That was weird. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to give Katie Bug a shout out. I always forget how to do that. Well, Katie Bug is a streamer. She's an adorable VTuber. I love her character so much. So yeah, definitely say hello if she's ever streaming as well. She doesn't stream art for the most part, though I think she's planning to. She streams like video games and stuff, but she's a sweetheart, for real. She's actually one of my favorite. Yeah, she's one of my favorite VTubers ever. She's so cute. Man, Reese is so good. Yeah, I left retail 1.5 years ago for my current job. The difference is night and day. Yeah. Why is that? I'm so glad that you, do you mind me asking what you do? Like what your new job is? Because for me, I worked in a fast food restaurant for a little while. And sort of, it wasn't really fast food. It was like a cafe kind of thing where it was like, there was like a hot table and they do like takeout sandwiches as well and coffee. It's like a very specific thing. So I worked there and I was 100% verbally abused for sure. And it was my first job ever. So I didn't know any better and I tolerated that for longer than I should have. It was awful. And the second job that I had after that was retail, you know, your typical retail shop. And it was better, but it was just, I don't know what it is about retail, but managers of retail shops are so depressing. Like, they're just so, like, angry all the time and moody. I don't know what it is. It's like, dude, like, I'm pretty sure there are more stressed out jobs out there. Like, I don't understand what the mood is. And everyone I talk to feels the same way. Retail is just sucks. And then I work in my current job now, which is kind of like retail, but I don't do the retail side of it because it's an aquarium fish store and we have like a retail section which sells things that, like, you know, fish food and all that stuff. And I'll work there sometimes if they're short, but my main job is the fisher, so I'll catch the fish that customers want and I'll bag them. It's like a pet store, but it's exclusively a fish related one and it's like extra fancy. Like, we have display tanks as well, so sometimes people will come just to like look at the stuff, and so we have to like make sure the tanks look like pretty with the ornaments and like display and all that stuff. We have to like also make sure that the customers know what the heck they're doing. Like, it's not like a regular fish store where like you go buy goldfish, they don't ask any questions. This one, like, we actually have to like care about the well-being of where the fish are going. It's almost like you're adopting a pet. So we have to like know the customers and like what kind of fish tank they got at home, what kind of, you know, why they're buying what they're buying, is it compatible with what they're taking, where it's going, basically stuff like that. We're basically like help with their tanks, you know, like if they come and they say, oh, like I have a problem with like this and this and this, we have to like know what's going on and ask questions and like help them solve their issue kind of thing. So it's like a fancy fish store, if that makes sense. And yeah, and had no problem with it. I worked there for a long time and I love it, obviously. I remember when I first got the job, I was really excited because I love fish. And I was just even extra lucky to find that everybody is like chill. Even people I don't like, it's like, even the ones that I don't totally love, they're not like, it's not such a big deal that like I can just like avoid them, you know? Like, it's just a totally different environment, and I'm just glad that I found that one. Very thankful. So that's why like quitting there will be an absolute blessing, but I don't want to ignore the blessing that already is working there, if that makes sense. Let's see. Katie's a cute butterfly knuckle VTuber. Yes, planning to start next year. Can't wait to see your art, Katie. Nora says I'm a junior developer. I worked at a grocery store before. Junior developer, like, okay, so you're like, you have a computer gig now, right? Big hugs to you, MJ. Oh, thanks. Luckily, it was only 9 months, but 9 months that I did not forget. Wait, I lied. It just, wow, it felt like it was less. No, it was 1.5 years, actually. Yeah. To that first job, it was terrible. My coworkers in my department at least were mostly great, but the job was not. Yeah, retail's boring. For me, I didn't, like, even at that food place, I actually liked the job itself, and the customers were really nice, like, because they would come in for their morning coffee, and they'd come for lunch or whatever, and they were chill. It was 100% the people. The people were terrible. They were awful to me. Anyways, don't need to go down that path, that memory lane. No, thank you. I remember feeling embarrassed too, because I remember hearing from like family and stuff that like being miserable at your job is just how it is, you know, that's life. And I was just like, wow, like, I'm like, am I so sheltered or such like a baby that I can't handle, like, working, you know? Like, I was like 17 at the time, and I was just like, oh man. And like, I endured it a lot longer than I should have because I thought that that was what work was supposed to be. And then when I would talk to my boyfriend at the time, who now husband, and friends and stuff like that, and hear their experiences with their jobs and how mine was like very different, and I'm just like, the heck? Like, so it's not, I'm not the problem, it's definitely the work. Okay, great, so I think our shadow, so I'm gonna duplicate this layer here. Perfect, add a lot more contrast. Okay, and now we're gonna do highlights now. So I'm gonna make a new layer. Get the blue, get my paintbrush. I'm gonna start putting in some more highlights and where the light would be. I worked at a thrift store until last month. Working at your job for life should not be miserable. That mentally sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think every job needs to be done. That's why I'm totally against shaming people for what they do. It's the worst. I know a lot of people do that. I think there's a lot better things to shame people for. What's it called? Because it's like, oh, you have that job? It's like, okay, well, if I don't do it, who else is gonna do it, right? Like, jobs need to be done. But it's the attitude. Like, if someone said, like, oh yeah, I worked at a thrift, like if someone's like old and worked at a thrift store their whole life, it's like, so what? If they do the job well, and they're polite, all the power to you. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with working at the fish store. Some days are worse than others. It's just like any job. Obviously the dream though was to do this because I just love it so much more. Remember, I am a siren, but I'm an artist first. Art siren. It's like when people make fun of garbage men. Garbage men make good money, man. If my husband decided he wanted to like get a job as a garbage man, I wouldn't have a problem with that. No shame. For real, I've heard so many people complain about people who work in coffee shops, etc., but I know how mad they'd be if they didn't get their morning coffee. What a cute way to put it. Exactly. Exactly. And you know what? You have to start somewhere. A lot of people who start working at coffee shops get opportunities because you don't know what they're doing on their free time. You don't know, like, they could move up. They could become a manager of that coffee shop one day, you know? And even if they don't, maybe they just really like coffee. Why are you being a hater? Some highlights here. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Now I'm gonna come in. Whoa. Let's get back in there. And some shine to her lips. Like that. Now we're adding highlights. The subtle ones and the final ones at the end. The final ones are the fun ones. Those are like the glows and the special effects and all that stuff. Wait, no, like that. Okay. Let's see. Why does it do that? Why is it that when I scroll up in my chat on OBS, it like brings me down. It like does this little dance. I just want to scroll up. Thank you. Aura says, like, listen, he picks up your stuff, so appreciate him, yeah. I would always say to people at the time, at Tim Hortons, hey, I appreciate you for making my morning, and good luck, you are strong. You say that? I mean, that's cute, but don't be weird about it. It's similar to people who come into stores on holidays and say stuff like, can't believe you're working today. Like, when I do it after work because you're shopping here. Yeah. I hate working on holidays. I hate working on holidays. But then again, it depends on the person. Like, I hate it because when I'm not working at my day job, I'm also working right here. You know? It's like making silver fangs or working on commissions or, you know, whatever it is that I have on the to-do list that day. Like, man, just the social media stuff too, like, I understand why, like, people get so frustrated with, like, why people hire, like, social media managers and stuff like that. It's like a job in itself. To, like, post, like, oh, what does the algorithm push? What does, you know, how do I get my post seen? What should I post today? I have to post so many times just to even get noticed? Oh, crap. It's like, I can't draw that fast. Okay, maybe I'll just repost old stuff. Like, there's always, like, this, like, there's always stuff going on. So, yeah, that's why I don't like working on the holidays, because I'm just like, can I not? Thanks. You know what, I normally like that, I'm just gonna undo that. I normally really like that brush. For some reason, I'm not vibing with it for my witch. I'm gonna go back to my mapping pen. Let's see. Nora says that's lovely, but what Aura says, and she says, I do. Not always that exact way, but normally similar vibe. Social media is a nightmare for me, lol. I'm just way too awkward for it. Yeah, man. So true. Aura says, look, I never say I'm smart. I'm cheesy. Reading instruction to put on vampire fangs are wild. Oh my gosh, I've never done those. You should have gone as like a dark angel, Aura. That's what I would have done if I were you. Okay, and I think there's a piece of chocolate on my screen. Oopsie. That just reminded me I still have this one. Yum. 2 bites worth still. Whatever. Do that. I love rendering like crystals and stuff. Some shimmer. Like this. very concentrated. Adding gold details. Okay. Okay, let me check chat real quick. MJ, have you ever tried conventions? Speaking of art being a career, yes. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. They're so much fun. Aura says I do have black wings, but they're kinda already in my realm of things that are expected I would do other than like angel or fairy or elf. I wanted to try something darker. Okay. You're gonna show us pictures, right? I want to see how that turns out. So conventions, I did conventions like a while back, which was fun, and this was way before I started doing comics. This was years ago, and I really liked it, but I had a problem with having to draw, like, because to be able to sell, you have to keep drawing what's kind of like popular at the time, so there's a lot of fan art, and I always just like to draw original stuff. I'm more interested in like really like original creativity, so that wasn't fun for me, so I stopped doing them for a little while, but I do want to change that because we have SilverPortFangs now. So we are trying to SPS sent out a couple of applications to see if we can make some appearance at a few cons and bring SilverPortFangs to it. And once I get used to being in the con space again, I thought it would be cool to also go as ArtSirenMJ and have a booth with like just all of like my original stuff. Not just the mermaids, but like my witch here, just all like my original stuff, just to see how that does, because I know that my art since I first originally did cons has significantly grown, so maybe the original stuff can stand on its own. And if that doesn't do decently, it's fine. We can just keep doing SilverPortFangs. But we have a reason to go back now, because I don't want to make a living doing fan art, or I know that other thing people do really well in is like making a lot of trinkets, like, you know, cute keychains and stickers and all that stuff. That stuff's fun, but I wouldn't want to do a living doing that. It's too tedious for me. So yeah, I did do the fan art thing for a while, but I got bored too fast, because I'm also like I'm often not really into things that are popular. It's very rare, so it's just too difficult for me to draw things that I just don't care about, you know? So we got another ad, so I'm just gonna keep going in the meantime until the others come back, and then we'll continue to talk about cons then. Is coming along. I'm so glad how I was able to finish on time, partly because I stopped taking commissions for October. I'm only taking them for next month. I couldn't do it. Not with the campaign fulfillment and everything going on right now. Okay, are we back from ads? Cooper says it's true. Originals are hard to sell. Yes, yes they are. You have to do well selling original stuff. You have to really stand out. That's why what's it called? We originally wanted to. What's it called? We wanted to bring Silverfangs to cons this year, actually. But we weren't ready because we thought it would be a lot more impressive as someone selling originals to have the actual, like, a physical book. So we decided we would wait for the special edition. And not just that, but we wanted more time to plan how we can make our setup, like, really attractive, you know? It was just too much going on, but yeah, we're gonna try for 2025 for sure to go to as many as we're allowed to go. That'd be so cool. I definitely feel that about the fan art. I never keep up with what's popular. Yeah. Though actually, when I tabled for my first time last year, I met a webcomic artist who inspired me to actually take the leap and start releasing my own comic. Oh, that's so cute. That's really nice. That's so cute. So what did you sell when you were tabling last year for the first time? And was this person like the person next to you, or like just someone you met when you were walking around the con and stuff like that? I'm excited to do cons again because when I did do them, I was a much more beginner artist, and back then doing fan art, I was able to break even. I think there was one con where I profited one time, and I think I did, like, before I stopped doing them, I think I did like maybe 7 conventions before I was just like, I'm sick of this fan art stuff. So if back then I was able to break even with fan art, I'm hoping, you know, maybe Silverfangs will do more than break even. We gotta cross our fingers and hope for the best. Hopefully my art can impress upon people and hold its own and compete against everybody doing the fan art. There, my nose itchy. Let's see. I did a lot of keychains, buttons, etc., but also a bunch of prints. I was so hyped to do con for the first time. I put so many hours into it. She was at another table in the venue. I was with my friends, so we took turns walking around. I live in a very small place, so it wasn't hard to see every table. Oh, so it was one of those small cons. That's cute. Yeah. And you enjoyed doing the, like, what made you stop doing conventions? Or are you still doing them? I don't know. I just assumed that you stopped for some reason. I'm still doing them. I'm doing a Zine Fest next month and another con next March. Ooh. When are you, what's it called? So you like doing, you enjoy the cons then? Do you do fan art, or you, like, what do you, like, sell in terms of, like, the content itself? Like, keychains of what? Fan art, I assume. And that con in March, I don't want to, like, pry. I don't know where you're from, but I'm just curious. What country are you in? You're in Canada, right? I don't know why I assumed. I just feel like I saw Canada in your address on Ko-fi, but I could be wrong. love cons, honestly, though I'm exhausted afterwards. It is exhausting. Oh my gosh. Just remembering having to carry everything around, it's a pain. Yeah, the convention is AEX. Oh, interesting. I've done some like Vocaloid fan art, Spy and Family keychains and stuff. Okay, well that's good. Good for you. If you love it and you enjoy the fan art, all the power to you. I do miss the you know, when I used to do them, despite how like exhausting they were, and even the fact that I didn't love doing so much fan art all the time, I love the experience because I love walking around and I love meeting like other creators and stuff and seeing what they're selling, and I love having an excuse to, because at the time I'd bring friends out with me, so it was lots of fun, for sure. But yeah, the reason why I asked what con you're doing in March is because I'm hoping that SPS will, their application will be approved so that they can do a con in March as well, which I would obviously like to be there for. But the one that we would be going to is Toronto Comic Con. And I asked because I was just like, oh my gosh. I was like, if you're going to be there, that'd be crazy. I always work so slow when I'm streaming because I'm always talking with everyone. I never finish anything on stream. It's a problem. Can never focus. Oops. Let's do that again. Come down. My hair up because it's getting warm in here. Let's see. Oh, Toronto is a big one. Yes, we have Fan Expo Canada, which is one of the biggest conventions in the world. And I would like to go to that one too, but that's only a year from now, so we have to wait for, we have to do Comic-Con first. I wish the biggest one I applied to was Halkin, but got rejected. What causes you to get rejected? Because I never got rejected, but this was then again a longer time ago. Maybe cons weren't as competitive. And then SPS, we didn't get in with SPS, but that was because they were full. We applied too late because remember I told you we weren't really that eager to do it them last year this whole entire year, because we were too busy anyway. But we applied super early this time, so if we get rejected, that'll be the first time I ever seen a rejection. Awesome music scene, by the way, that I have on my stream. Very Halloweeny. have a big following, and like my art is definitely a few steps below a lot of convention artists. Really? You think that they would reject you based on following? Because let me tell you something. When I was doing conventions, I didn't have anything. Like, I got my following when I started doing like comics and like mermaids and stuff like that, and when my art skill became a certain level that was a lot better. Before that, I was nobody. I'm still nobody, to be honest. Like, my following is still small, but like, at least there's like, you guys aren't nothing, right? So, and I never got rejected. So that's why the only thing I could think of is that it was a different time. Maybe the competition wasn't as fierce. I'm not fishing for sympathy when I say that, by the way. No, I'm very realistic, you know, when you say like my art is definitely a few steps below, like everyone has to start from somewhere. We all have different levels of skill. You know, we've all been there at some point. I like the stuff that you draw, Nor. I like to see your posts. The genre is very unique. But don't worry. You're not gonna hear me be like, oh no, and like lying to you, you know? And I mean, I'm with you. Like, I'm not even, like, I think I've come a long way, but I'm still like looking at the masters and being like this, like, for an example, let me pull up one of my favorite artists ever. Not you. Taite Kubo, he's so good, and like sometimes when I look at his stuff, I'm just like, bruh, he's one of my biggest influences. I love how he draws action shots and faces. He's so good. I don't even like, I really enjoyed Bleach, but I would say that like it's not even, there's so much wrong with it, but there's so much good with it though. It is up, it's really good. Like, it's not my favorite, but it's up there with one of those series that I really respect. And his content is just so, like, the way his action shots, this is where my inspiration comes from. And he dramatizes things in such a certain way, and I like how he draws hands. So when I see his stuff, I'm just like, curses. How can you do this? And he did a whole chapter a week. It's like, how do you do this so well and so fast? Anyways, sorry, I got off on a little tangent there. Taite Kubo, one of my favorite artists of all time. Well, when I applied to Halcon, they wanted social media links. The ones I was accepted to didn't. Interesting. That's interesting because all of mine wanted social media links as well. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I would say? I would probably say it's the competition. I feel like if the company is, because they won't say no to money, right? It doesn't matter to them whether you make sales or not. It's really no issue to them. So if they're being selective, it's probably because there's just that many people applying. So then that's probably when they're like, oh, okay, we have like too many applicants, so now like let's try to accept those who you know, our ticket buyers will actually want to spend money on. So I guess that, and if that's the case, that's new. I'm just guessing, because I never had an issue when I was like total newbie. Yeah, to be honest, my first table setup was so ugly, so if they saw that and rejected me, I wouldn't blame them. Really? What was your table setup like? my first setup, I did the typical like cage trick. I don't know if you know about the cage trick. But if we go as SPS, I want the team to try a little bit harder. I want to do a curtain. Okay. Sheesh. So now with the witch, the only thing missing are the final highlights, the glows, and the special effects. So we can pause with her for now. So now, how long have I been streaming for? It's been 2.5 hours. So let me see. While I figure out what's gonna happen, I'm just gonna real quick bring my ad up one more time, paste my shop in chat. Don't forget to use code SPOOKYSIREN to get 50% off my shop. And don't worry, I always throw in a lot of free stuff. That's just how I am. I'm a giver, you know? I love to share stuff, so yeah, and don't forget to use the code, okay? Because people have been shopping without using the code, use the code. That being said, I'll leave the ad there so you can see it while I catch up on chat. So Nora says, I'll find pictures. Last year was a lot better. Oh, like with the wire shelves? That's what I did too, lol. Yeah, like the little cages, they're like, it's so funny. Like I remember when I got them, it was still a new trick. So that means like they were still sold as like shelving for your house, like for shoes and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure they pop up now if you search up like convention, like shelving or display, whatever. But yeah, that's what I did. But what I've seen cons do sometimes is they'll have like a backdrop behind the table. I really want to do that for Silver Fangs. So we're gonna work on figuring out how to set that up. Because I want to have like the books on the table and like a backdrop of like the artwork from Silver Fangs on there. But yeah, so basically what the plan is for this artwork, here are the mummies. What I'm gonna have is, once they're all rendered in, I'm gonna have like her magic coming out of her hand, and the pumpkin and everybody's eyes are gonna be glowing, because the pumpkin was part of this ritual, I guess you could say. I finished the background, which let me show you, by the way. Put a lot of work into that. All of those hieroglyphics actually say words, because, you know, as the wife of King of Games over here, you know, King of Egypt, I have to know how to read basic hieroglyphs. I'm not an expert, okay? I can just do some basics. So I actually did write things on them. And if you're wondering what they say things like witch, spells, you know, there's my name in there somewhere, stuff like that. And yeah, so then once that's all done, I'll post it on Halloween. Make sure you comment on it, please. And the next thing that's on like my personal art goal is to draw page 4 of my little Yu-Gi-Oh fan comic, which is currently the goal on Ko-fi. You can see the goal on stream, actually, it's over there. We're at 51%, so yeah, please support that on Ko-fi. And I think that's everything. Don't forget about the shop. Sale goes on to the 31st. And a new episode of Silver Fangs is out today, and I think that's everything. So yeah, the reason I want to head out is because, as you know, super busy. I gotta work on Silver Fangs still, have to like work on my life, because I have things I gotta do, and I gotta package those Ko-fi shop orders. So yeah, I think that'll be all for now. Gosh, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching me stuff my face and not making me feel guilty about it. Nor, it was so cool to see you in stream. I hope you'll come back again in the future. This will be my last Halloween stream, so I'll probably see you again in November. And maybe by then everybody will be getting their rewards, so we could talk about that. Yeah, I think that's everything, so thank you for hanging out with me. Really happy I made it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Nora. It was so nice getting to talk to you some more. Let's do it again. And yeah, I would stay, like I said, I want to stay longer, but I can't. So yeah, that'll be all for now. Until next time, bye!